Yeah, I think you could go one of two ways, broadly speaking. And this was kind of like the Trudeau versus Poilievre, framework. And I'll explain a little bit of my thinking, but I actually think Trudeau had a better idea here than Poilievre did, despite being, much more of a Poilievre fan. So the two frameworks are on one hand, you had the Trudeau government through this vehicle, the Housing Accelerator Fund, paid cities for very specific upzoning measures. So it'd be something like you need to permit 3-story, 4-unit multiplexes citywide, and if you do that, we give you some money. You need to eliminate minimum parking requirements. If you do that, we give you some money. On the other hand, the Poilievre government was much more of a, if you increase your completions by 15%, we'll give you money or we won't withhold money, some version of a carrot or stick. But it was much more targeting this kind of outcome. And in my mind, it was much more centrally planned to the extent that, there's no way that the federal government has a great idea whether Toronto needs 15 or 13 or 17% more completions next year versus this year. It seemed like overly top down. Whereas what the Trudeau plan and the Housing Accelerator plan was just targeting very specific obstacles, regulatory obstacles, and paying cities to remove them. And I think that's where you need to go.